Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to College Station, Texas, Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see. Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field over the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. And the Razorbacks will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Aggies offense will start this game off. Last year, these two played a classic. Those of us who remember the old Southwest Conference would be proud, but once again, we are reminded field goals are fine, touchdowns are way better, especially if you want to win.
I guess Reese, you didn't like that field goal in the fourth quarter that Arkansas chose to take, but A&M did what they needed to do, go down the field. They scored the game-winning touchdown with about 9 minutes left. Arkansas didn't forget it.
Kearney on the Jets! Finally corralled, but not before he picks up the first down.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Looking for room, it's Moss. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to run it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the pressure. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Wiggles free. Now he's going to break the pocket. Wide open spaces. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Razorbacks offense will take the field for the first time. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. He'll start this drive firing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. These two old SWC rivals might have taken a bit of a hiatus in their series, but once the Aggies came to the SEC, things ratcheted back up quickly.
Right, and that's been some of the cool side of conference expansion, right? You got this rivalry renewed from a long time ago, but since joining the conference, A&M has dominated Arkansas. Arkansas looking to get a little payback.
It always feels big when you watch this game. We've seen so many of these games in recent years being played at Jerry World, and with all the speed on the field from both sides, this is always, I think, one of the more fun games to watch every season.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Might be changing the route. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Behind his tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He'll keep it himself. Oh, a lot of space. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. To throw, it's Green. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Obviously, third downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the first down, moving the sticks, fresh set of down, continue to wear on this defense.
Complete downfield. Turning it on. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. With the run on first and goal. Driving for the goal line. Loose football. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. minutes of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Scanning the field, it's Green. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
How about this goal line defense? On first down, they expect the run. They stuff it for a loss. And on second down, expecting pass, they can now get after the quarterback and bring him down for a sack. They are pushing this offense back in the wrong direction. This is
touchdown, Arkansas! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Going right to work up top. Fires to the tight end. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 and the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Bussey.
nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
On the run, it's Moss. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Really good looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great, Leland McElroy. He was so dangerous in space. It was so difficult to bring down to the ground. All 11 guys on defense had to rally to the football. This guy has a little bit of that too. If they can find more creative ways to get this guy out in the open field, watch out because he's a home run waiting to happen.
The play action fake. Buys a little time with his feet. He's open on the right. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Reed. Snagged in the middle, it's Concepcion. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Snags it. Finally dragged down. He picked up the first down and set him up with a goal-to-go situation. And the Aggies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
That looks like the easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. On the ground, it's Hill. Shakes off the defender. Found a little space. He'll pick up 6 of the 14 as they have room to operate.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Defense is about firing off, getting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Here comes the heat. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that. It runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Blake. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. They'll immediately call timeout. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
Dropping back, it's Green. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He's got an open man. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And they spike it to stop the clock. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. And it's no good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
A little excitement there to wrap up the first half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. That's good for Fighting Texas Aggie. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 fan bases who wait all year for this game, and we could be headed to a fun finish in the Southwest Classic. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offense offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so,
oh, he's getting ahead of steam. There he goes. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Razorbacks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking to pass. It's Green. Bringing the heat. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets it.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Grab near the sticks. It's Bussey. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that is a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Reed. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up 4th.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. It's a running room. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back, They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Little touch pass to the receiver. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. The Aggies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Next going for the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. He'll pull it on the read. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense.
There he goes. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. So first down will open up the final period. Defense showing blitz here. To the air. It's Green. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. On the move, it's Green. Makes it past the marker. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Razorbacks kept his drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Makes the grab. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Give to the running back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. move the sticks on third down through the air. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be fourth down. This game will come down to this. A field goal try to save them. Amidst a den of deafening noise, he'll try to tie the game. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And we are all tied up here in the fourth.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Makes the grab. It's Bussey. And they're able to get him on the ground.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Back to pass, it's Reed. Grab near the marker, it's Craver. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw, and he's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Moss. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Gets away. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Got some room, entered the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes. And
touchdown, Aggie! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Love the play call, love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, a gigantic collision of top 5 teams, and it is now a final. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win. but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Columbus. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other could have a case for the #1 spot in America, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Through the air, it's Green. Using the quick game. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Shoots it to the left. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down.
We're talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight. They thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's third and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable fourth down if I don't complete this third and long.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Looking downfield, it's Green. Right on the money. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Quickly complete. Trying to get it in. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. Got it set up on the outside. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. He's looking to throw. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
With the 12th man standing at the ready, and at times it seemed as if A&M needed them, the Aggies take down the Razorbacks and win this rivalry game. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The old coach...